Hello there. This is Don Fleming from the Velvet Monkeys, and you are in my room.
Hey man, broadcasting from a bedroom in a house in beautiful Manassas, Virginia. I'm your host. My name is Mike, and you are in my room. Well, you're here for an In My Room holiday tradition, the best of show. This is the best of the year 2013, and you may be surprised to find out it was a great year. I'm not sure that I would have looked back at it and said that it was really a stellar year for music. Now, a huge part of the year I was really caught up in my writing, but I was always listening to music, and it seemed like I mostly was attracted to reissues. There was a ton of good reissues this year. They'll be represented by just one song in this best of, because it's sort of cheating to play an old song and say it was the best of the year. But I had never heard this song before, so it was new to me. Maybe it was new to you, hopefully. But 2013, as it turns out, was a great year. It was a good year for pop music. It was a good year for rock and roll. It was a good year for skronky free music. And all those things are represented in this here show. It's worth noting that the song that I've set aside as my favorite song of the year 2013, the song that for me characterizes this past year, I never even played it on the show. It came out while I was in my hiatus, and I played it all the time. I probably played this song 500 times over the last 6 months. So by the time I came back, I couldn't figure out how to work it into a set, and I figured you guys were already tired of it, but hopefully not. You've heard it in lots of commercials. It's one of those tunes. You've heard the instrumental of it over and over and over again. Maybe you don't even know the song. Boy, it's a heck of a song, but it's not coming up till the end of the show. So stick around for that. But like I said, great collection of music, including the song that I'm talking over. The group is Mogwai. They did the soundtrack for the French television show The Returned. If you haven't seen that show and you like David Lynchian type of drama television, check out The Returned, and also Broadchurch and Jane Campion's Top of the Lake, three of the best shows of the year, all of them strongly influenced by David Lynch and his television show, Twin Peaks. So if you like Mogwai, it's a great soundtrack. It's not quite as crushing as their normal releases because it's a soundtrack, but it has all the grace and the grandeur of a typical Mogwai release. So it comes highly recommended from your podcasting pal. But that's enough talking, because I got a big show this week. So we're going to start out with music from Jim James. You know Jim, he's from the group My Morning Jacket. Well, he put out an exceptional solo record this year called Regions of Light and Sound of God. And the tune that stood out the most on that record reminded me of the Berlin era of David Bowie and Brian Eno and Iggy Pop. It's just sort of a mysterious, murky little tune. It's called All Is Forgiven, and it's one of the best songs of 2013. So cats and kittens, thanks for coming back and joining me here, because as of right now, you are in my best of 2013 room.
David from Cincinnati, and when I need my fog hat fix, I listen to In My Room podcast.
Jesus Christ, girl, what are people gonna think when I show up to one of several funerals I've attended for Grandpa's suite? With you, with me, someone's gotta help me dig. Someone's gotta help me dig. Jesus Christ, girl, it hasn't been long, so it seems, since I was picking out an island and a tomb for you at the Hollywood Cemetery. Kiss on me. We should let this dead guy sleep. We should let this dead guy sleep. Jesus Christ, girl, I laid up for hours in a day, retracing the expanse of your American back, with Adderall and weed in my veins. You came, I think, 'cause the marble made my cheeks look pink, but I'm unsure of so many things. Someone's gotta help me dig. Someone's gotta help me dig. Someone's gotta help me dig.
Lost of the moon, we're a loose heart. Is it too late to turn this around? Dust Bowl pageant, mothering, we're on the speed of clouds passing moonlight. Where the horses ribs with scratches on the record, we are a payphone waiting. last of the moon. We're loose heart. Is it too late to turn this around? We are the speed of clouds passing moonlight. We are a payphone waiting.
You know, that white Christmas that you were hoping for, I think they probably got it in Chicago. I'm recording this show on Tuesday night. This is Christmas Eve. It's 19 degrees right now in Chicago, Illinois, and tomorrow they're supposed to get snow. So, white Christmas for Chicago. That group from Chicago, they're called Caliphone. As I've mentioned before, it's not really a group. It's Tim Rutilli. Tim is also a screenwriter, and he scores films and television shows, and he comes back to the group Caliphone. It's sort of his home. Well, this time, for the record, he broke away from his home of Chicago, Illinois, and recorded the record at various points in the western parts of the United States of America, and it's got a beautiful cinematic feel. I've always loved this band, but I'm really entranced by this new record. The tune that I played, it was called We Are a Payphone. It's my personal favorite song, but I don't even think it's even the best song on the record. I just love the horns. So check that record out. It's called Stitches. The group is called Caliphone. Before that, Father John Misty. It's called Fear Fun. We heard a song called Hollywood Forever Cemetery Lives. Jay Tillman is, in fact, Father John Misty, but his typical work is sort of that touching singer-songwriter stuff. This is coming from a different place, and I actually like it a little bit more. So, Father John Misty, one of the best songs of 2013. Yo La Tengo, before that, one of the only two groups that get represented twice on this best of 2013. Their new record was called Fade, and it was a banger. If you like Yo La Tengo and you miss old Lou Reed, check out that record. We heard a song called Ohm. We also started with Jim James. His record is called Regions of Light and Sound of God. The song was called All Is Forgiven. I gotta figure, if John Lennon could see his son, Sean, now, he would be so proud. He is the band leader of the Plastic Ono Band. He records with his mother, Yoko Ono, and they tour. And he's also got a great side group. They're called Mystical Weapons. It's a duo, but I can't actually remember who the other guy is. But they're both multi-instrumentalists, and their newest record is just a killer. So this is a song from it. It's called Colony Collapse Disorder.
say love is a burning thing, that it makes the fire ring. Oh, but I know love as a fading thing, just as fickle as a feather in a stream. See, honey, I saw love. You see, it came to me. It put its face up to my face so I could see. Yeah, then I saw love disfigure me into something I am not recognizing. I said, come on in. I will not open myself up this way again. Now lay my face to the soil, nor my teeth to the sand. I will not lay like this for days now upon him. You will not see me fall, nor see me struggle to stand, to be acknowledged by some touch from his gnarled hands. You see the cage it called. I said, come on in. I will not open myself up this way again. That treetop night, I see the shadows that we cast in the cold, clean light. My feet are gold, and my heart is wide, and we race out on the desert plains all night. See, honey, I am not some broken thing. I do not lay here in the dark and I am racing out on the desert plains all night. Is a burning thing, that it makes the fire ring. Oh, but I know love as a Cajun thing, just a killer come to call from some awful dream. Oh, and all you folks you come to see, you just stand there in the glass looking at me. But my heart is wild, and my bones are steel, and I could kill you with my bare hands if I was free.
Hi, this is Kitty, and you are in my room.
If you've been listening to the show for long, you know I've got a thing for Little Beck Hansen. I just love his music. Since the show came back, this is the third time that I played that song. I think it was the last show where I played the 15-minute long version of it. I decided to play the shorter one for you on the best of 2013. The song is called I Won't Be Long. Prior to that, a group called Cowboy Indian Bear. I believe they're from Lawrence, Kansas, but I'm not even sure of that. But what I did find out is that Cowboy Indian Bear is a game. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Two individuals stand a couple of feet apart, and they form their body into the shape of a cowboy, an Indian, or a bear, and one beats the other. I don't really understand it, but hell, I don't understand rock, paper, scissors. We heard a song called Does Anybody See You Out? Before that, a guy named Matthew Hoke, or Houck. I'm not actually sure how you say it. He's originally from Alabama. Now he's in Brooklyn, but he records as Phosphorescent. And as you heard, he does some interesting Americana recordings. Check out his record. It's called Muchacho. We heard a song called Song for Zula. The Flaming Lips before that, from their stupendous release, The Terror, the best record they've done in eons. And we heard a song called Look, the Sun is Rising. And we started with music from Mystical Weapons off their self-titled debut. I just want to point out, I said they're a duo. They're not a duo. That's not true at all. It's, in fact, Sean Ono Lennon, Deerhoof drummer Greg Saunier, projectionist and animator Martha Coburn, and multi-instrumentalist Shahzad Ismaili. So it's a trio as far as the musicians go, a quartet as far as the overall size of the band and the tour unit. So check them out. Mystical Weapons. They are wonderful. One of the more interesting releases of 2013 was by a guy who has been known to sell a lot of records. He's had a just infinite amount of platinum records. His records sell like crazy to this day, but he put out a new record. It was called The Next Day, and it sort of didn't happen. Like, I don't think it sold a huge amount. I didn't see a lot about it in the media. Just sort of came out without much hyperbole in its wake. It's a really good record, but it seems like you, the buying public, didn't actually go out and buy it. So I compel ye, give this record another listen. It's awfully good. This next song is called You Feel So Lonely You Could Die.
No one ever saw you moving through the dark, leaving slips of paper somewhere in the park, hidden from your friends, stealing all they knew. Lovers thrown in airless rooms, then vile rewards for you. Well, I'm gonna tell, yes, I've gotta tell the things you said. When you're talking in the dark, and I'm gonna tell the things you've done. When you're walking through the park, on a thriller street will come a silent gun. You've got a dangerous heart. You stole their trust, their moon, their sun. There comes the assassin's needle on a crowded train. I bet you feel so lonely you could die. Buildings crammed with people, landscape filled with wrath, gray and concrete city, rain has wet the street. I want to see you clearly before you close the door. A room of bloody history, you made sure of that. I can see you as a corpse hanging from a beam. I can read you like a book. I can feel you falling. I hear you moaning in your room. Oh, see if I care. Oh, please, please make it soon. Walls have got you cornered.
Tommy Keene, and you are in my room.
Like I mentioned in the opening, there's only two groups that get two songs in the best of 2013. One of them is the group Yo La Tengo. That's off their record Fade, and the song was called Stupid Things. Before that, another song from Caliphone, this time from a reissue. The reissue is called Sometimes Good Weather Follows Bad People, and the song was called On the Steeple with the Shakes. Great music from Caliphone in 2013. Prior to that, we heard the Window Twins. Window Twins is one of the guys from the Fresh and Onlys and one of the guys from the X-Rays. Sort of a side project for them. But for this here podcaster, I like their music better than I like their primary groups. So hopefully new music in 2014 from the Window Twins. Their record was called Wish, and we heard a song called Thunder and Lightning. And we heard something new, or new-ish, from David Bowie off his record The Next Day. Really a great release, start to finish. I think one of the things that held that record back is it sounds, I don't know, like older David Bowie. It has sort of an 80s or 90s feel to it. And here in the 21st century, I think some of that seems dated now. It's hard to sell it as hip and new when in fact it's not. But if you like David Bowie, if you like his material throughout that period, I figure you're going to like this record. We heard a song called You Feel So Lonely, You Could Die. In the opening, I mentioned that there's a lot of different types of music in this best of show, and I did mention rock and roll, and we haven't really done much rocking out yet. So here in this final set, it is time to rock and roll. This group is called the OCs. They had a great release in 2013. It's called Floating Coffin, and this song is called Thumbbuster.
ego. Better than bad is all I really know. Till the day I die. Better than bad. Better than bad. Better than bad is all I really know. Better than bad. Better than bad. Better than bad is all I really know.
Hi, this is Gina, Mike's big sister, and you are in my room by Mike.
Can you tell that I'm about to lose control? Someone else has found her way into my soul. Things have changed. No longer need to be with you. I'm still the same, but if it's leaving, I'm still to be true. I will. So I make a plan and start to move, and I follow as she follows me away. And this will be the hardest thing I've ever done. Getting more than we were hoping for's not fun, but it's done, and I will. Who am I and what did I begin? All the fingernail drag my skin to draw this blood from me. And in the end, there never is an end, and nothing we protect can let us in. So find your way. I will.
the Melvins had a hell of a year in 2013. They put out 2 records. One was called Everybody Loves Sausages. It's a covers release record. And the other one, we just heard a track from it. It was called Tres Cabrones. It was a reuniting of the original Melvins, or something like that. It's the original Melvins drummer. His name is Mike Dillard, and current and infamous Melvins drummer Dale Crover has moved over to bass guitar. So it's a trio this time out, and it's awfully good. Tres Cabrones loosely means 3 bastards, which Buzz Osborne is just incredibly amused by. He talks about it a lot in the interviews for this record. We heard a song called City Dump. The Melvins have created a great model for a band that wants to survive. They tour all the time. They did 50 shows in 50 days to set some sort of a world record. They've constantly putting out new t-shirts and posters and records and anything to scratch out a living. And I have great respect for those guys because I love what they do. The new release, Tres Cabrones, is great. It stands up there with the best of the Melvins. Their other release of 2013, Everybody Loves Sausages, does not. It's fun. If you're a Melvins fan, it's fun to hear the Melvins cover Queen, but I don't know that it's essential. But the new record is aces. Thumbs up, boys. So that's the Melvins. Sebadoh, before that, a band that reunited and made a great record. Absolutely one of the best start-to-finish records of the year. It was called Defend Yourself, and we heard the song I Will. Deathfix, before that, that's Brendan Canty, the drummer, or previously the drummer for the group Fugazi, and a filmmaker and an all-around interesting guy. If you're here in Washington, D.C., next Thursday at the Kennedy Center Millennium Stage, Deathfix will be there at 6 o'clock to play a show, by the way. So it's an early evening show. So if you're used to your rock and roll being after the lights go out, well, you know, it'll be twilight when Deathfix takes the stage at the Millennium, and I'll be there. Just look for the bald guy. There won't be any of them but me. And we started with music from the OCs off their stupendous 2013 release, Floating Coffin. We heard the song called Thumbbuster. Well, friends, thanks for coming and joining me here for the best of 2013. I hope it's been a good year for you. It's been a wonderful one for me. And here's hopes that 2014 will be happy and useful, and at least musically as interesting as the year that just passed. But before we go, I have what I consider to be the best song of 2013, and I thought about that while this show was going on. Is it really the best song of the year? I'm not sure, but I'm certain that this is the song that for me characterizes the year 2013, with all the hassles with the NSA and Edward Snowden and just the out-of-control paranoia in American politics and world politics and the nuclear threat from Iran and everything that's going on in North Korea. This song totally encapsulates everything about this year, and it's one that I haven't played on the show before, and it's the only song that's actually rap music. The artist is Kanye West. The new record, which is also great, is called Yeezus, and this song is Black Skinhead. Well, cats and kittens, thanks for joining me here. I love you all, and until 2014, I must bid ye adieu.
Jeans on, my by any means on, part and I'm getting my scream on. Into the kingdom, but watch it you bring home. You see a black man with a white woman at the top floor, they gon' come to kill King Kong. Middle America packed in, came to see me in my black skin. Number one question they asking, fuck every question you asking. If I don't get ran at my Catholics, it comes to conservative Baptists, claiming I'm overreacting like the black kids in Chirac, bitch. 4 in the morning, and I'm zoning, they say I'm possessed. It's the omen, I keep it 300, like the Romans, 300 bitches. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it. So follow me up, cause this shit about to go. I'm doing 500, I'm out of control. But there's nowhere to go, and there's no way to slow. If I knew what I knew in the past, I would've been blacked out on your ass. 4 in the morning, and I'm zoning, they say I'm possessed. It's an omen, I keep it 300. Like the Romans, 300 bitches. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it. Stop all that coon shit, early morning cartoon shit. This is that goon shit, fuck up your whole afternoon shit. I'm aware I'm a wolf, soon as the moon hit. I'm aware I'm a king. Back out the tomb, bitch. Back out the room, bitch. Stop all that coon shit. These niggas ain't doing shit. Them niggas ain't doing shit. Come on, homie, what happened? You niggas ain't breathing, you gasping. These niggas ain't ready for action. Ready for action. 4 in the morning, and I'm zoning, I think I'm possessed. It's an omen, I keep it 300. Like the Romans, 300 bitches. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it. So follow me up, cause this shit about to go. I'm doing 500, I'm out of control. But there's nowhere to go, and there's no way to slow. If I knew what I knew in the past, I would've been blacked out on your ass. God.